Hello, sci-fi fans! Fancy meeting you here at the tail end of 2017. It's been quite a year. You know, the actual news often felt more bizarre, surprising, and even frightening than a Stephen King novel. But we'll leave the political recaps to all the late night shows that film right upstairs. Here's the geekiest year in review in 2 minutes. We started this year the way we start every year, with a January. The world got its first look at the Nintendo Switch, and Split was the unbreakable sequel no one knew was coming. Plus, Riverdale debuted and showed Archie could be sexy, and weirdly, it's never not dusk. Chilly February brought us the Lego Batman movie, Legion on FX, and some sweet fireside reading material from Neil Gaiman in the form of his book, Norse Mythology. You know, Norse gods kind of had a moment this year. March came in like a lion with the Switch release and Zelda Breath of the Wild, which quickly became one of the highest rated games on Metacritic. The good month continued with Logan, Kong Skull Island, and the problematic on many levels Ghost in the Shell. Netflix debuted Iron Fist with Game of Thrones Loras Tyrell, aka Finn Jones, in the titular role. Okay, let's move on. April brought The Handmaid's Tale, which was so good, but God, it's depressing. Then it was May, and we got Guardians 2 and Alien Covenant, 2 highly anticipated franchise installments. Thanks, May! Onward to June, and Wonder Woman! The Patty Jenkins-helmed film is hugely successful, and in our humble but also pretty informed opinion, the best entry into the DC canon in years. Also, The Mist debuted on Spike, and HBO's The Leftovers departed this plane. July swung right in with Spider-Man, so good, War for Planet of the Apes, also very good, and Valerian. As if that wasn't enough, we got Game of Thrones Season 7. Guys, do you remember the Loot Train battle? I mean, we're still shook. It was so good. August was all about sleeping off our SDCC nerd hangovers. The Defenders dropped, plus the Dark Tower film came out. Fans didn't love it, but Stephen King gets redemption very quickly when September rolls in. It, the movie, hits the box office and makes a bunch of money. Plus, Star Trek Discovery finally premieres on CBS All Access, and it's good. September also meant the SNES Classic and the Marvel vs. Capcom Infinite video game. October, Blade Runner 2049, The Gifted on Fox, and Stranger Things Season 2 dropped, giving us 11 reasons to keep paying our Netflix bill. And in Gameland, Middle-earth Shadow of War plus Super Mario Odyssey hit stores, thusly making October the month we all went broke. November, Thor Ragnarok and the Justice League, The Punisher on Netflix, Runaways on Hulu, the 200th episode of Teen Titans Go, the Xbox One X dropped, as did Battlefront 2, The Elder Scrolls for Switch, and Oathbringer, the 3rd installment in the Stormlight Archives, and Storms, it's December already, so we've got The Shape of Water, The Last Jedi, holy crap, happy right here on Sci-Fi, the debut of Jodie Whittaker's Doctor Who, the holidays, food coma, sleep, New Year's Eve, and then 2018! And that's it. The year in a very tiny little nutshell. While it wasn't always good or kind or fair, 2017 had some bright spots, most of them emanating from our nerdy corner of the universe. Increasing representation for women and minorities on screens of all sizes, messages of inclusion and positivity, and the promise of more compelling stories to come. Black Panther, Game of Thrones final season, A Wrinkle in Time, and a brand new Doctor are just over the horizon waiting for us in 2018. As we close out 2017, we invite you all to live long, prosper, and remember the immortal words of Aragorn right before the battle for Helm's Deep. This is a good sword. Oh, and there is always hope.